All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makah Kodash, and honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Earlier today, one of the brothers put this article in the chat, okay, concerning this whole ordeal with Trump threatening or saying that he's gonna impose tariffs on now Mexico, okay. And so, as it says here, it says stocks end rocky month lower as Trump widens trade war. Okay, so now, because investors and these stock experts were already in fear, okay, that the tension between the trade war of between U.S. and China, all right, was going to cause damage to the stock market. But now you got, in addition to that, you have Trump imposing tariffs on Mexico over immigrants or over immigration. Okay, so let's read it. It says here the stock market tumbled Friday to its first losing month of 2019 in May, primarily due to President Donald Trump's decision to broadly wield his tariff powers. First, and Trump, he just thinks, you do something he doesn't like, well, here's a tariff. You know what I'm saying? I'll slash some tariffs on that, slash some here, you get some, everybody gets some, you know? But he doesn't understand the full consequence of doing that. Okay, he thinks slapping tariffs on countries just means that those countries are the only ones that are going to be affected. You know, little did he know that, hey man, it's going to affect the U.S. and it's affecting the global. Hey, these investors, they're worried about the U.S. economy, but on a larger scale, they're worried about the global economy as well. Okay, because this affects other countries worldwide. So it says first against China over trade, and then against Mexico over immigration. During stocks month-long slide, investors wrestled with potential impact wrestled with the potential impact that the U.S.'s escalating trade war with China could have on corporate and economic growth. Friday's losses came after Trump announced plans via Twitter to impose tariffs on Mexico in a bid to compel the nation's third biggest trading partner to crack down on immigrants attempting to enter the U.S. All right. And now what happens if um now Mexico becomes a new China, and now you have the U.S. in a heated trade war with China, and now Mexico is slapping tariffs back at the U.S. or something of that effect. Okay, and it's all because the Most High put the spirit on this devil Trump to do what it is that he's doing. All right. It says the move shocked investors and spurred a broad sell-off that sliced more than 350 points from the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which yeah, it might not seem like that much because we've seen it drop much more. However, these investors, the reason they still quote unquote have hope is because they're trying to tell themselves that what, it's not that bad yet. There's still a way we can come back from this. You know, but hey, man, some things gonna happen where it's just gonna be on a straight up downhill to the point where they're gonna understand, yo, you know what? There's no hope in this. You know, there's no hope in this. So it says the selling left the benchmark S&P 500 index 6.6% lower for the month and up 9.8% for the year so far. Clearly, the markets were blindsided and completely caught off guard, said Cliff Hodge, director of investments for Cornerstone Wealth. It was only a month ago that the S&P 500 hit a record high and underlined its claim as the longest bull market for stocks on record at more than a decade long. And but you know what that was? Because we understood that wasn't something that's gonna last. That's just the market's really being volatile because one day they're super low, hitting all time lows, and then next thing they're hitting all time highs, and then the stock market is not doing well, but you got these feds coming out and saying no, everything is fine. They're not changing the interest rates or nothing like that, and that's causing investors to worry because these investors are not stupid. They study the economy, they study the stock market, they see how things react one to another. So if the feds are here telling them everything is okay, but in the numbers are saying something else, putting two and two together, that means that something something might be really, really bad. That's why the feds are trying to use damage control and not tell the people, okay? Because that could cause panic, and now that's something you don't need. Well, that's something they wouldn't need at a time like this. So it says the market had climbed steadily through 2019 amid rising investor confidence that a deal with China, you see, investor confidence is that stupid little hope of theirs, okay, that oh China and so on and so forth is not gonna be as bad. Yo man, no. It says amid rising investor confidence that a deal with China was at hand and that the Federal Reserve would not tip the economy into recession by raising interest rates too aggressively. It says here, but when the first week of May arrived, Trump's tweet threatening more tariffs on China um, appended months of calm in the market. Investors are now preparing for a much longer and messier resolution to the global trade war than they were expecting just a few weeks ago. All right, and just like that, the Lord can switch the tables, which we're now about to approach the fourth quarter, which is really the getting to the end of the year, where they're really counting on getting those sales. You know, is the holiday season, so on and so forth. Hey man, that could be the worst. That could be the worst possible quarter that they can have, and that could really drive the economy into a dead zone because it's really on its way out right now. So it says the trade conflicts have also clouded the global economic outlook. You see, once again highlighting the global economy. It says with many economists now forecasting U.S. growth to weaken in the coming months. That's likely to weigh on corporate profits this year. And on top of that, hey, not to forget those tornadoes, and those floods going on down there in the south. That's affecting these crops. Okay, and just going a little off topic, you see what's going on with the economy. But if you even pull back from that and look around as to what's going on around the world, man, the Lord is really slowly but surely, setting up the downfall. All right, Iran is out here talking about, displaying their missile zones. All right, saying that hey, we got missiles on deck. If the case arise, we can launch it. You know, you have these tensions spiraling out of control, and you got these farmers who, what was it, like 33%, or something of that sort of their crops. That was the only amount that they were able to really plant or get some sort of benefit out of. Okay, so it says that's likely to weigh on corporate profits this year. What you had over the last few days really is an increase in global uncertainty, and the economic data has been poor and weakening, said Tom Martin, senior portfolio manager with Global Investments, with rising costs as a result of tariffs and rising uncertainty. That's definitely going to have a damper on earnings. All right, and then it basically goes on to the numbers as to how what fell. All right. Oh, it says here, major stock indexes in Europe also fell. You see. Now this might have been between the U.S. and China and the U.S. and Mexico, but why is Europe being affected? Because that's why they have something called a global economy. And if the American economy was to crash, that would take the global economy with it. Okay, because the American economy is one of the biggest economies. All right, along with China. Okay, holding up the global economy. So it says because a lot of these nations do trade deals and so on and so forth with America. All right, they depend on American consumers. All right, all these products that you be getting, people don't really look up where they're from. Okay, but all you know is that they're here and you're using it. Guess what? A lot of them weren't made here. Okay, so it says you had a market that was feeling as though President Trump would want to do a deal so that the economy would not be hurt, said Martin. And now the behavior is indicating that he will use tariffs to accomplish his goals and seems less concerned about the actual economic impact. Yeah, and that's the spirit the Lord put him in. Okay, but that's basically the gist of it. All right. Oh, better yet, actually, let me get this part real quick. It says the new tariffs on Mexico or Mexican goods shocked investors who were already nervous about a global trade war crimping economic growth. All right. But yeah, basically that's really it for now. Lord this is edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai and Shalom.